We joke about the concept of Africa time like it's carelessness. People being late, plans drifting, nothing starting at the time it's actually supposed to. But lately, I've been wondering something else. This is currently my last day in South Africa here before I head back to Western Europe. And I've been wondering if this way of relating to time is not actually backwards. What happens if it's actually preparing us for a world that's becoming less and less predictable? So you might be saying, Bianca, what are you talking about? I don't know what Africa time is. For anyone who hasn't lived in Africa or it's too bright, or doesn't have any friends who are from Africa, Africa time just means plans are flexible. People arrive when they can. Things start when there are enough people that have arrived. Being late isn't treated as some sort of moral failure. And it's not because we don't take time seriously here. It's just that we live in a world with a lot more uncertainty. Let me explain. So much of the West has been optimized around predictability. Transport runs on schedules, power is assumed, safety is assured, money cushions delays. So time becomes strict. Efficiency, it becomes the goal. And punctuality, it becomes a virtue. And that all works well and lovely, so long as the system that we're in, it holds. And I've seen it firsthand living in Europe. Punctuality is a major thing, and I do think it's great. Sometimes African time really frustrates me. However, I think there's something that can be learned from African time. And if we look at the world right now, there are wars. Supply chains are breaking. There's chaos going on. There's energy instability. Global warming is affecting a lot of things. There's constant rescheduling and not knowing what's going to happen. The stock market crashes. This does this. Things are a little bit chaotic at the moment. And alongside that, there's also this loneliness epidemic. People are isolated. Emotional ties, there's a fly. Emotional ties, they're thinning. Everything, it seems to be efficient, but there's an essence of fragility to it. The systems that make this rigid time possible are no longer as reliable as they used to be, or at least it seems that way. So there's a difference that I believe matters. In flexible time cultures, such as here in South Africa or quite a few places in Africa, relationships, they carry the load. People wait, people adapt. They forgive lateness because staying connected matters more than the precision. In clock-perfect cultures, the system, it carries a load. And when the system fails, people are left alone with the consequences. No buffer, no social slack. So here's the uncomfortable question. As the world becomes more and more unstable, do we keep demanding perfect punctuality from humans? Or do we allow this flexibility to creep in? Not as an excuse, but as some sort of coordination strategy, some coping mechanism. Because as we know, strict time, it only really works when everything else is working around you. And this, it matters for technology too. And one thing I keep thinking about is how much we've outsourced this coordination. We don't negotiate with people as much anymore. We negotiate with apps. And when things go wrong, there's no flexibility built into that. It's just, a missed slot, or now you have to pay because you didn't do it. We're not talking with each other and understanding the position. So maybe Africa time is not something that we should be laughing at or having these negative connotations towards. Maybe it's just another reminder that us humans don't just live inside systems. We humans, we actually hold each other up when this technological systems and things around us actually fail. We form the pillars of it. And a world that's getting noisier, more unpredictable, lonelier, that kind of flexibility might stop being optional and might become a necessity. Maybe we'll have a little bit more of an empathetic world if we come at it from perspective of humans, understanding why someone was late, or sorry, I can schedule you in my Canada 3 months from now, Netherlands, Or just, yeah, come around tonight. I can see you need it. Africa time. Life feels a little bit more chilled when that's the case. You know? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm feeling nostalgic because I have to go back to calendar schedules and all this stuff. Anyway, see you tomorrow.
Sister Bettina! All right. In the meantime...